Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Tyrone back with Tech Life. And here I have a placeholder article for you guys from RCR Wireless. I'll leave a link to it in the description. So for those of you who haven't seen it, you can go check it out. So AT&T in Vegas for the Formula One race. Carlos S. Tech tested them as well. And again, looking at everything objectively over the weekend, looking at the hotel testing, looking at how they fared at the strip, and I would say they did very, very good, right? AT&T did solid. The very first speed test that he ran, AT&T was the only one that worked right off the bat, right? They did like over 300, whereas with the others, he had the airplane mode and changed some settings. AT&T just worked. And looking at AT&T in the live stream, they may have buffered a bit more than the rest, but it was still decent, right? It had a little bit of a hiccup here and there, some quality drops, but it wasn't like super unusable. You could still see most of the stream, like 95% or more of it was okay from what I've seen. I try to run a main TV, a laptop, a phone. I had all the streams going, and it was a solid, decent experience for those streams, objectively speaking. Now, was AT&T the best? Of course not. They weren't the sponsor for one, and they didn't seem to care much about the event, period. They didn't get on the Spear DAS system. They didn't invest too much into the area versus what was already there. They added a few millimeter wave nodes. A spokesperson from the Fierce Wireless article from AT&T said they had a cell site about 0.2 miles away from the Spear, but still inside they had hardly any service, and that was showcased by several people. So, that's just AT&T being AT&T. Good enough. That's what they did. They were good enough. They had some millimeter wave at the event. They had some cell on wheels. Their calling was better than T-Mobile's. I will admit that. So from a real world perspective, again, their uploads weren't that great. If you look at Carlos S. Tech's video during the uploading, AT&T would have taken an hour. But again, objectively speaking, who's going to perform such a large file of an upload at within the atmosphere like that, right? So social media, if you uploaded a 20, 30-second video, a picture, social media probably would have worked on AT&T. And after the fact, he ran an NPerf test, and AT&T did like 5-6 megabits per second down on the uplink. So like I said, a picture upload, a small video file, it would have worked. It may have taken a bit longer, but it would have worked. And then during the download test, again, AT&T took a bit longer versus Verizon downloading PUBG, the game, but still it downloaded. In that type of atmosphere, huge crowds going in and out, the event taking place, AT&T worked, right? It wasn't a total failure. You could have made a call. We placed test calls. We placed inbound, outbound. It worked. It just worked. So I just wanted to share that with you guys today. AT&T wasn't the best. They didn't do the most, but they simply worked. It was solid. I saw some pictures of some FirstNet cell on wheels as well. So they worked, right? That's the bottom line. They worked. They weren't the best. They weren't the worst. They just simply worked. So let me know what you think about that in the comments. Make sure you guys stay tuned for more. Like, share, subscribe, follow my social media outlets. This is Tyrone with Tech Life. See y'all in the next one. Peace.